Hello and welcome to Learning Python series. My name is Ashish, and in today's video we are going to write simple Python program that will help you to get comfortable with Python programming language. So first program that we are going to look at Factorial. So we'll be taking input from the user, that is number n, and we will be calculating factorial of that number. So in case if you don't know what is the factorial of a number, then so number if your input is n, then factorial of n is the product of all numbers from that number n to number 1. If you have to calculate factorial of number 5, then your factorial will be 5 into 4 into 3 into 1, that is 120. All right. So if you look at it, then the formula is in front of you. That is, you have to either you can choose to increment, you can start with 1, then you can increment that number by 1, you and you will do product, and you will also need one variable to store that intermediate result. Okay, so let's come back to editor. So here I'm going to create new Python file. I'm going to call it factorial. Step 1 is to take input from user. All right, so for that in Python, what you can do is I'm taking one variable num to store the result or number entered by the user. Here I'm going to use input function in Python library, and I'm going to pass message to the user that enter the number. After that, let's print this number. Let's run this. So if I enter 10, then it is printing 10. So so this is how we take input from the user. But before we proceed, let's take data type of let's take data type of this number. Again, if I run, and you will see that it is a string. Okay, and for if you remember, factorial is a product, right? So we will need integer instead of number. So for that we will need typecast. We need to typecast the string to str to int, and for that what we need to do is we can use int. Just like C, C++ or Java, you can typecast this number like this. Now if I run this, then you will see it's int. So now we are good to go ahead. All right. So now second step would be to iterate, create loop, right? Iterate and declare do product. All right. So let's create one variable answer equal to 0, and what we can do is we can start the loop, or I can create one variable as r, which is range, and we will be starting from 0, and we will be reaching to the number which will be entered by user. Okay, so for I, let's try true. R in R answer is equal to, we need to take product of this number I star answer. So shortcut to this, so I can write something like this, and I can print the result. So here what I have done, so in each iteration we are, so answer is 0, it should be 1, otherwise the product will be forever, we will get 0. And if I run this, let's check. So let's try with 2. So answer is coming as, yeah, so I think we have to start from 1. I need to add one number here so that it will iterate from 1 to that number. So it's coming 120. Let's enter 10. It's coming 362880. Let's check. Yeah, 362880. All right. So if you want to perform error check, then what we need to do is here we can perform while in case user enters number greater than 1, then we will be again taking input from user. While doing that, we will also tell user that please enter the number greater than 0. Okay, if I enter it's 1, all right, it is asking me. So this is how you can create factorial program. It hardly took few minutes. So yeah, so this is about factorial. Now let's talk about next program, that is Fibonacci. So let's come to let's first understand what is Fibonacci sequence. So Fibonacci numbers is a function. It's a simple recurrence relation. So first of all, we have to remember that Fibonacci of 0 is 0 and 1 is 1. So here you can see f of 0 is 0, f of 1 is 1. Now from 2 onwards, the answer or the f of 2 is f of n is f of n minus 1 plus f of n minus 2. That is f of 0 is 0, f of 1 is 1. So 0 plus 1 is 1. Similarly, f of 3 is f of n minus 1, that is f of 2, which is 1, plus f of n minus 2, that is f of 1, which is 1. So 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. F of 4 is f of 3 plus f of 2, 2 plus 1. Similarly, f of 4 is 2 plus 1, and so on. So this is a series, and we are going to write simple program, simple iterative program, a program without recursion for factorial. So let's go ahead. Let's create new file, new Python file. Right click on project name, create, go to new. I'm going to name it as Fibonacci series. Again, step 1, take input from user, number equal to, I'm going to typecast input, enter the number. All right, and if user enters while number is less than 0, we will be asking, this is error check, validation. Step 2 is validation, number taken, and also before that we will print error message, invalid input, please enter positive, enter a valid number. Let's move ahead. Step 3 is, let's create, define variables. If we go back to our page, so here we know f of 0 is 1, f of 0 is 0, f of 1 is 1. Okay, so we know that f of 0 is 0 and f of 1 is 1. Okay, let's have n1 equal to, initially answer is 0. Okay, so if user enters number is equal to 0, then output is yeah, so output is simply f of 0, else if number is equal to 1, then output is f1, correct? Now the last step is else. Now number is certainly we can have a loop here. So again, I will create R range from so number 0, 1, 2 to number. Okay, so if for I in R we have this n, right? So n is equal to f0 plus f1, and so yeah, so f of 2 is f of 1 plus f of 0, f of 3 is f of 2 plus f of 1. So f of 0, so after first iteration we have to shift this f of 0 and f of 1 to 1, 2. So after our second iteration we have to move these two variables to third, right? So for that, what we can do is f of 0, new f of 0 is f of 1, and f of new f of 1 is our last value of n, correct? And after that, and once we are out of this loop, we will print this value of n, right? Let's try it out. Let's enter, first of all, let's enter 1, no problem. So I assume for 1 also we'll be having right output, no issues. Okay, so here we have problem. So here I think I have to add 1 plus 1. For 2, it's 1. For 3, it's 2. For 3, it's 2. Let's check for 4 and 5. Yeah, it's 5, 6, 8. For it, it's 21, is it? Yeah. Now let's enter big number. Let's add 15. We should be expecting 610. All right. So yeah, our program is correct. So this is how you can write Fibonacci series program in Python. So thanks for watching my video. Please share, like, subscribe if you are liking the content. Thanks for watching.